Hey, this is Jason Peterson, Executive Director for Service Line Business Development. Today is Monday, April 29th. This week, I wanted to share just a couple of updates with you all about two different services that a number of different teams have been working really hard to develop over the last number of months. The first is HMR. Particularly excited about HMR just because I was involved in kind of the early stages of some of this work in my previous role at the system office. So it's really great to see this come to life in our ministry and to see us as one of the early adopters of the program throughout the Providence St. Joseph system. So HMR is a new suite of weight loss solutions. We'll be partnering with the company is called Health Management Resources, HMR. They've got 35 years of experience, I should say, with weight management. It's a very diet and intensive lifestyle change program rooted in behavioral science. It's medically supervised. And it has both educational and meal replacement components. So there's weekly classes and group meetings. This really just provides a nice medically supervised integrated service for our community that I don't think we really have something quite like that in Snohomish County right now. So it'll be a great asset. Just to give you a sense of the scale of the opportunity and challenge facing our system and the entire country, over 500,000 PMG patients across Providence St. Joseph have a BMI of 30 or greater. So certainly there's work to do for us to improve the health of the folks in our communities and help prevent obesity-related conditions. So certainly this program aligns well with our vision to have health for a better world. A lot of this work is going to be coming to life later this spring and early summer. PMG will be opening a physical location in Everett at that time. There will also be an at-home virtual option, and both options are open to all comers. So you'll be hearing a lot more about this in the coming weeks. The other service I wanted to talk a bit about was behavioral health services. It's certainly a significant component of the Providence St. Joseph strategic plan is to improve the mental health of our communities. Many of you have probably already heard about the inpatient department, 2 units totaling 24 beds that we've received some state funding for, so both through grants through the Department of Commerce and more recently through the state budget allocation. So if all those funds come through, we'll be moving forward with that in 2020. I might also note here that there's a recent article about the work we're going to be doing here in Everett and kind of the broader effort to develop mental health services across the state in the Seattle Times recently. So I'd encourage you to check that out. We're looking at lots of other mental and behavioral health services here locally as well. So we're working on developing a behavioral health urgent care on the Colby campus. We're exploring options around partial hospitalization and intensive outpatient services. We've started thinking about school-based services. So really looking at the full continuum of services. And in doing that, having lots of conversations with organizations around Snohomish County to find ways to collaborate to better serve our community. Just wanted to close with a few quick reminders. So there is a mental health first aid training that gives people tools to identify when someone might be struggling with mental health or a substance use problem and ways to connect those folks with appropriate support and resources. So that offering is going to be here in Everett, and it'll be as either a series on May 7th, 14th, and 21st from 4 to 7, or as an all-day training on May 18th. You can learn more about that out on the intranet site. Wanted to mention that through Providence St. Joseph Global Partnerships, there are going to be a number of medical students from Guatemala that will be on hospital campuses throughout the system, including here in Everett. So please keep an eye out for them and those medical students and help them feel welcome. And finally, don't forget to register for our second quarterly Choose Well Challenge. It's a cultural cuisine challenge. That's now open, so you can earn more points towards your health incentive. And for all of those items and more, you can go out to that intranet site to learn more. Thank you all for watching this week, and have a good day.